Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Motorists will see increases at the pumps tomorrow, breaking the declines experienced over the last 4 weeks. The cost of 87 and 90 gasoline will go up by $3.06, reversing last week's declines. Diesel and ultra-low sulfur diesel will marginally increase by 25 cents per litre. Kerosene will also sell for 25 cents more. Propane will, however, sell for 49 cents less, while butane prices will decrease by 25 cents. Each gas station will make adjustments to their own rates. The prices offered at the pumps typically include a markup of the ex-refinery rates published by Petrojam. Local businesses have pointed to the shortage in skilled labor, poor connectivity, and limited digital payment services as challenges to their operations. The findings were recently released following a survey by the Inter-American Development Bank IDB. Javon Keys reports.
The Inter-American Development Bank IDB says Caribbean governments should focus on policies that facilitate businesses' efforts to innovate and improve productivity. The recommendations follow a recent report released as part of the organization's Caribbean Economics Quarterly, which collected data from nearly 2,000 private sector firms across 13 Caribbean countries. The IDB says the survey highlighted several challenges to the private sector in Jamaica, with the main area being a shortage of skilled workers. It pointed to a recent Caribbean Policy Research Institute Caprice study, which revealed that while employment rose between 2015 and 2022, labor productivity in Jamaica declined by 7.8%. The report also further highlighted a skills deficit, particularly in technology-related areas. Businesses also singled out digital payments as another area of concern. The IDB says accessing digital payments, for example, using mobile wallets for financial transactions, was a significant challenge between 2014 and 2020. This in the context of the rapidly growing prevalence of digital payment frameworks and the closure of some local bank branches. COVID-19 also pushed banks to offer more digitally, and based on the regional trend, it is expected that more digital transactions will be done. Vulnerabilities to service disruptions was another issue, with the private sector saying severe weather conditions tend to disrupt power and communication systems like the internet and mobile services. Jamaican firms said access to electricity and digital payments are among the most significant challenges, with approximately 46% of those surveyed saying in 2020 electricity service was an important issue. That reflects a 6% increase over the 2014 survey. The number of firms highlighting interruptions in telecommunications services as a major challenge increased from 2% in 2014 to 26% in 2020. Meanwhile, the IDB says most Jamaican as well as Caribbean businesses were concerned that disasters might disrupt their operations. Between 70 and 100% of respondents across countries surveyed highlighted this as a key concern. The multilateral says governments and businesses alike need to develop contingency plans to ensure that the economy can continue to operate in the face of future shocks. It says given the level of susceptibility, the issue of financial preparedness is crucial, and in addition to insurance, stakeholders need to also shore up savings and/or availability of credit. 66% of Jamaican firms analyzed said they did not have adequate resources to aid recovery in the event of disaster. For the Business Day, I'm Javon Keys.
The US dollar is being sold for an average $155.25. $115.60 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. The average cost of the pound is $192.58, while it's costing an average $171.18 for the euro. And to the stock market now, the JSE index lost 54 points today, while the junior market increased by 18 points. The biggest winners of the 44 stocks that traded: Margaritaville Turks, Cargo Handlers, Everything Fresh, Caribbean Assurance Brokers, and Productive Business Solutions 9.25% US dollar shares. Leading the 33 decliners, Jamaica Public Service 7%, Knoxville Express, Consolidated Bakeries, Trans-Jamaican Highway US dollar shares, and First Rock Real Estate Investments US dollar shares. And just a slight correction, that should have been the biggest of the 44 winners. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.